right, guys, today we're going to discuss the most important thing as far as becoming an agent.
What does that mean? I am the reason.
The eagle has landed.
I'm only going to be taking a few questions today.
Hey, Brandon, right here. Question here.
Yeah.
Mr. Gedla, Simone, you've had over 10 retention vines and a 50% conversion rate over the last month. Those are impressive numbers.
Yes.
Alyssa, NSS News, you managed to be on 2 Associated Action Committees last year and maintain a 92% adherence. How did you manage that?
Yes.
Claire Vowell, San Antonio Syndicate. Sir, you managed to become life licensed within a few short months and received several bravos last year. Tell me, what is your secret?
Well, it's simple. I am the reason.
I Am the Reason campaign was something that we created as a leadership team, something to kind of empower our staff and to remind all of us, whether it's you, me, on the phone, off the phone, whether we're selling or retaining, that we are the responsible person for our success, we're the responsible person for the growth of our company, and that we are empowered to take control over it instead of sitting back hoping that good things happen to us. It was more of an element of empowerment to charge and to energize our groups and to remind us that we are professionals in what we do. Every time we do something, we're making an impression. It's either a good impression or it's not. And I Am the Reason is designed to remind us that everything we do, let's shoot for making a positive impression because I can influence it.
First name is Paul, last name is Bronizeski. And I've been with Nationwide since March 2010.
My name is Sandra Flores. I've been with Nationwide since June of 2011.
Successful customer experience to me would be having the customer feel that confident that Nationwide is the right company for them, that in the same phone call they decide that they're going to refer their family and friends. For somebody to do that, it's quite exceptional. And I've even had some instances where they bust out the company jingle and they start singing Nationwide is on your side. So for me, that means they've had a very good experience and I've done my job well.
I welcome them in as I would welcome them coming to my home, part of my family. They ring my doorbell, I welcome them in, make them feel comfortable, let them know if there's anything they need, I am here to service that. They're my friends. I will give them advice, some that they might not want to hear, some that they will, and they're welcome. Ultimately, they walk away with a picture of Nationwide being one that is human and that we care and that we're definitely on their side.
My name is Brandy Proyle, and I've worked for Nationwide in the retention department since June of 2011.
My name is Linda Meadows, and I've been with Nationwide for just a little over 3 years in the NSS retention department.
I joined the Community Involvement Committee in September, and then I was the co-chair of that through the end of the year. I led the Adopt a Family project, which was awesome and very successful. Was a big contributor to the reformation of Des Moines Associates in Action groups as well, and also did the life insurance process and became life licensed as well.
As far as extracurricular committees, I was on the Retention Advisory Council. I take part in the Day of Caring events. I am a frequent donator for blood. And anything else that I just feel and deem is necessary to keep my hands in the pie.
I don't think I've ever been out of adherence, actually. In all honesty, it's just following your schedule. You know, you have to be on top of it, and it says a lot too to our leaders in those meetings and different projects that are making sure we stay on time. But as long as you are on top of it, like we are with everything else, you'll be just fine.
Your waking hours, you are at work. So why not make a difference at work? I think the definition of a well-lived life is that when you die, you know that you've left a mark, that you've done something. The only way you can do that is to take some action, to get involved.
My name is Kevin Truba. I've been with Nationwide 6.5 months.
My name is Courtney Wattas, and I've been with Nationwide for 4 years.
You know, they say that everybody's a born salesman or that people are born salesmen. I don't believe that. I believe it's an art, it's a science, it's a skill. Just like any other skill, you got to practice at it and make adjustments day in and day out.
I really sell the brand, and I personalize with the customers so they know that someone really cares and not just trying to get a sale.
Nationwide's been around for 86 years, and it's been around because of a promise that they have to protect their customers in a time of need. I sell stability, commitment, and I sell a peace of mind to the customers.
My name is Gary Buckley. I've been with Nationwide a little over 3 years.
Chris Vowell's been here since end of August of 11.
Adaptability is the name of the game, definitely. I mean, that is probably the prime feature you got to have to be successful in this game, because not only in the 3 years or more I've been here has a job changed completely almost from what we started out doing. We're constantly beginning projects, which is a good thing. We're kind of the go-to guys for exclusive agents, for service, for different parts of the company to take care of projects. And plus, like I said, of course, when you're calling customers like that, just kind of cold calling on that, you never know what you're going to get. So you're pretty much out there without a net.
In the short time I've been here, new objectives, new criteria for the job have come into play already in the short time I've been here. So it's evident to me that for people who have been here even longer than I have, if you don't have the ability to adapt, they wouldn't be here. If you want to be successful, be open to change and flexible, and success should follow.
I'm Richard Wellesley, and I've been with the company since 2000, so almost 11 years.
Holly Jensen, and I've been with Nationwide for almost 4 years.
Jeff Baker, I've been here about 7 years with Nationwide.
I think the primary thing was to have a goal in mind for myself, do the research on maybe where I want to go within the company, research the possible jobs that I would want to consider, and then speaking to my supervisor about those positions.
3 steps, really. The first one would be to create an action plan. Really decide what you want your career at Nationwide to be. There's a lot of competition within Nationwide, and that kind of brings me to my next step, which would be to really increase your property value. Anything that you can do to raise your property value, such as education. And the last thing I would say is really do your homework up front. Oftentimes you'll see a lot of agents want to post for a job or want a job shadow for a job once that job becomes available. And oftentimes that's too late. So if you work with your supervisor, work with your manager, work with your HR department to kind of create that action plan and that career path up front, you can job shadow before the job becomes available, and then really I would say maybe stick to a certain job family.
Be the reason things happen. You can be the reason things succeed or things don't succeed. And by being the reason, take control, act accountable.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
Yo soy la razón.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
I'm the reason.
I am the reason.
I
am the reason. I am the reason.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
I am the reason.
So does that clear things up for you?
I am the reason.